thank you for joining me for today's 10-minute tidbit. I'm Coach Mel. We're at Coach Mel's Group Fitness here in Harrington, Connecticut. So what we're going to do today is both an upper and lower body workout. And we're going to do what's called ladder up. So we're going to combine two moves. We're going to do each for 1 rep, then each for 2, then each for 3, all the way up to 5. And then we will switch and go with some new moves. So we're not going to have a timer on this one today. It's all going to be about those reps. Starting at 1, working our way up. All right, I am going to throw a timer on just so that I know where my time is. So we stay kind of within that time, that 10-minute frame for the workout. So let's start with a little bit of a warm-up. Since we are going to do some strength moves, I want to make sure that we get those muscles warmed up. So let's start with just a little jog here. Getting the heart pumping and that blood flowing. All right, we're going to reach out across, get a nice rotation, come up on that back toe. Good. Out and across, just a quick little warm up here. All right, we're going to take a little squat, and we're going to bring that knee up and out. Get that hip warmed up, get those knees warmed up, and out, good. Now we're going to sit that butt back into that squat. You don't have to go super low, this is just a warm up. We're going to be doing more in just a moment. Good, last one. All right, take a step back, we're going to reach those arms up, big stretch there. Stepping back, roll those hips forward a little bit so you get a little hip flexor stretch there. Good, a little exhale as you bring those arms up. All right, let's bring those arms up through the middle. We're going to pull down through our back, give a nice squeeze. This right here is the position that we're going to be starting that first round in. Call it that goal post position with the hands. Good. Let's get one more. All right, let's get into this. So our first step, first off, I am going to use weights to do this today. Not required, but it'll definitely add to the workout a little bit. So if you do have some available, you probably don't want to go too heavy because we're going to be combining lower body and upper body moves. And while your lower body is strong and can take heavier weights, you will burn out your upper body if you go too heavy. So let's grab those weights if you have them. If not, like I said, that's fine. We're going to start with a squat to a wide overhead press. So like I said, we're going to start out in that goal post position. We're going to do one move of each, and then 2, 3, 4, until we get all the way up to 5. So feet are just under your hips, are a little bit wider. Arms are out, wrists are above those elbows. We're going to squat and then press up for 1 each. Now 2 squats. 1, 2, 2 overhead presses. Notice I'm bringing my arms right to over my shoulders. Let's get our 3s. 1, 2, 3, and now up and over. 1, 2, and 3. Make sure you're not shrugging your shoulders on those. Back to the squats. I'm going to show you a little from the side here. Sink yourself back. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now up and over we go. 1, 2. Big exhale on that up. 3, and 4. Everything's getting tired. We got to get our 5s in there before we take a break. 1. Weight in your heels. 2, 3, 4. Holding those weights up is tough. 5. All right, here we go. Press it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and here's 5. All right, bring those down and give you a little bit of a rest here. Our next move is going to be a reverse lunge with a row and a tricep kickback. So we're going to do one lunge and stay down in that lunge. We're going to hold that position while we do that row and tricep kickback, and then we'll stand up. Then we'll do a reverse come up, reverse, hold the second one, and get that 2 rows, 2 tricep kickbacks in there. All right, I'm going to show you a little bit from the side so you can see the positioning of my legs. So we're going to step back for 1, try to get a nice bend in those knees, 90-90. Slight hinge forward, row, kick back, forward, down, stand up. That was 1 on that side. Now we're going to start with 2 reverse lunges. Come down and up, try to get that knee nice and close to the floor. Stay there, hinge and kick back, row, kick back, and come up. All right, now we're going to stay back on 3. So here we go. 1, 2, here's 3, get myself into position, little hinge forward, up, kick back, forward and down, 1, up. Weight is in the heel of this front leg, I'm squeezing that glute, and bring it all the way back up. That was 3. All right, here's 4, we're still on that same side, 1, 2, 3, stay back on 4, get yourself in good position, hinge, that back leg's not quite bent as much as when I'm in my row, squeeze that tricep, upper back of the arm, here's 3, get a nice burn on that front leg, and 4, come on up. All right, we're gonna give that leg just a second, but we gotta go right into our 5s. Shoulders nice and tall for those reverse lunges, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's 5. Hinge forward a little bit. Stay back there. That back leg straighten some. 1, 2. Keep everything nice and close to the body. 3. Woo. 4. Hope you're getting that burn in that front leg. Pushing through that heel. And bring it up. All right. Quick little break here. Whew. Definitely felt that quad burn when you're staying in that position, doing that move. All right, we're gonna bring it over to the other side. We have our reverse lunge. First one, we're gonna stay down in that position to get our row and tricep kickback. So come down, hinge forward, get yourself in that position, row, kickback, and up. That was our 1. Here's our 2s. Down, bring it up, down and stay down. Get yourself into that position, up, back, forward, down, up, back, forward, down, and stand. That was our 2s. Here come our 3s. Push up through the heel of that front foot. 2. Stay down there on 3. Straighten that back leg, hinge forward a little bit. 1, 2. Nice and controlled, squeezing those muscles. 3. And bring it up. All right, going right into those 4s. 1, and up. 2, and up. 3. We're gonna stay back on 4. Get yourself in that good position, hinge forward, kick it back and down. Elbow staying right by the ribs. That's 2. Here's 3. Last one, 4. Come on up. All right, shake that out for a second because we got 5s. Means we're going to be in that position for quite a while. Shoulders nice and tall. Start with those reverse lunges. Back, come up through the heel. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, here goes that burn. 5. Get yourself in good position. Straighten that back leg a little bit. That's 1. All the weight's in that front heel. 2, 3, nice control with the arms. Squeeze the back of the tricep. 4, last one. And 5. All right, come on up. Woo! All right. We have sumo squats and bicep curls as our next one. So we're gonna bring those feet out nice and wide. My toes are pointing out at 10 and 2. So not all the way out, at about a 45-degree angle. Palms facing me, so right out in front here. We're gonna come down into 1 sumo squat, 1 bicep curl. Squat and curl, nice and controlled. 2 squats. Keep those shoulders nice and tall. And 2 curls. 1 and 2. Good. 3s. 1. Squeeze through the glutes on the up. That's 3. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Going right into our 4s. Knees are going out nice and wide, staying directly in line with where my toes are. 3. Here's 4. Now we're curling. 1, 2, 3. Keep those elbows nice and still. 4. Squeezing those biceps. All right, we got our 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's 5, and curls. Up and down, nice and controlled. Elbows are staying still. Squeeze through the abs to keep your body nice and still. And then using those biceps. 4 and 5. All right, we have one more set left. So we're gonna do a deadlift and an upright row. These 2 moves can be a little tricky, so let me talk to you about the form first. So on that deadlift, I'm gonna bring myself to the side a little bit so you can see. Slight bend in the knees, super flat back. All right, let that butt scoot back a little bit, and then you're coming up. You're pushing through your heels, bringing yourself up through the back of your leg. Upright row. Weights are gonna start right at your thighs, elbows up and out. Weights are stopping under your chin, elbows are up at shoulder height, and then down. Those weights are close together, not quite touching each other, but keep them in there, right in the middle of your body, like there's rails going up and down your body, and those hands are traveling on those rails. So we're gonna start with our 1s. 1 deadlift, 1 upright row. Nice flat back, here we go. Hinge down, pull yourself up, and down. Now 2 deadlifts. Hinge, push up through your heels. Nice flat back. That's 2, now 2 upright rows. Up and out 1. Up and out 2. Good, here come our 3s. Hinge, push up through those heels. 1. Exhale on that up. 2. Squeeze and back of the leg and butt. 3. Now row. So your shoulders back, you're engaging both on this upright row. Great. All right, moving into our 4s. I'm going to hinge again over this way so you can see. 1. Nice flat back. 2. It's like you're trying to stick your chest out while you're leaning forward. 3. Keep your head nice and neutral. 4. All right, upright row. Here we go. 1. Make sure you're not shrugging your shoulders here. Keeping those shoulder blades tucked into your back pockets while we're lifting those elbows up and out. All right, last one, 5s. Here we go. Hinge. Push up through your heels. Big exhale on the up. Squeezing all the way up. We got one more here. And from here, our 5 upright rows. 1, 2. No shrugging those shoulders. 3, 4, and 5. All right, well that finishes the workout, but stay with me for a second because I want to do a little bit of a stretch to cool down. So we worked upper and lower body. We got 15 reps in each exercise in case you were trying to figure out the math. I did the math beforehand. So 15 reps on each one. Not a bad way to get in a quick little workout. All right, let's start with a little figure 4 stretch. So crossing a knee, ankle onto the knee, and sink down into it. Hold onto a chair or the wall if you need to for balance. This is stretching that glute that we just worked in. A lot of that leg work that we did. Hold it there for a moment. All right, come on up, grab that foot behind. We're gonna Bring those knees together, but roll the hips forward. We're getting that quad stretch. Again, these are quick. You can hold them for longer. Go through the routine, what works for you. Heel down, toe up, hinge at the waist, reach for it. Nice flat back, so don't let your back curve. Keep it nice and flat, and you'll feel that down the back of your leg more. Good, let's bring it up to the other side. Sit down into that figure four. All right, come on up, grab that foot behind, knees together, roll those hips forward, hold it there. So the strength part of this workout was right around the 11-minute mark. Heel down, toe up, hinge forward. Again, nice flat back so that you feel that stretch all the way down the back of that leg. All right, we're gonna reach those hands behind, push out, back, and down. Open up the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Hold that there for a moment. Bring those arms around the front, press your palms out towards me. Grab your hands, separate your shoulder blades by pulling apart on your hands. Looking down at the floor. And we're going to bring an arm across the chest, sink that shoulder away from the ear, push it down into that other arm. Let's bring it across the other side, sinking it down. Now let's get a little stretch on that tricep. Bring it up and behind and reach towards the center of my back here. Little pull back on that elbow, help stretch that tricep. And let's do the same thing on the other side. Reach toward the center of the back, give a tug on that elbow. And you are done with today's 10-minute tidbit. All in all, it probably took about 16 minutes from the warm-up to the cool down. So another great way, working your body from head to toe. Make sure that you pay attention to what your body's telling you, okay? If it ever hurts, don't do that particular exercise. You want to feel the burn from using the muscle. You don't want pain from using the muscle. So thank you for joining me here at Coach Mel's. I look forward to seeing you again real soon. If you're watching on YouTube, please be sure to subscribe down below at my logo, and I will see you back here real soon.